I say, yo, welcome to the BBW show, you feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling. And the topic today is wrestling. More importantly, how AEW should book Ric Flair, you feel me? Now, today in the Observer it came out that Meltzer says all but locked in that Ric Flair is going to AEW. That's obvious, you feel me? I knew that the day he left WWE. And if we being honest, it's kind of expected. Like, Ric Flair does shit like that. Ric Flair left WWE for Impact after they did the great retirement for him. That retirement ceremony they had for Ric Flair is one of the greatest retirement ceremonies ever. He said, fuck y'all, I'm going to Impact for the bag. You feel me? He does shit like that. Ric Flair, that's Ric Flair, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. And I don't hate it. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't hate it. He goes for the bag. That's what wrestlers should do. Like, for some reason, in the last 20 years, it has become where wrestlers feel like, yo, you gotta be with one company forever. Even us fans have felt like that, you feel me? Because niggas like Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, Triple H, like, niggas like that. John Cena, Randy Orton, Kane, niggas that been in WWE forever, we feel like, alright, now certain niggas, you gotta be a lifer in that company. And it is. It is some niggas that's lifers for their company. Like Abyss. I thought Abyss was a lifer for TNA. He kinda was because we don't see Abyss in WWE. You feel me? So you only have memories of Abyss in TNA. So it's something like that. But Ric Flair, he requests his release and then gets it. He's the only nigga that has requested his release from Vince McMahon like 3-4 times and gets it every time. And still comes back. Like, think of that, bro. Nobody else does that. Vince McMahon really has wild respect for Ric Flair. Now, today they had Triple Mania, you feel me? So Ric Flair comes out with Andrade for Triple Mania for his match with Kenny Omega. They have a little interaction. They both put it on they both put the figure 4 on. You feel me? Ric Flair put it on Conan. Andrade put it on Kenny Omega. It was cute. I liked it. Now, him and AEW. Here's what I think AEW should do with him. Here's what I think they should not do with him. Let's get that first. They should not give us a Sting versus Ric Flair match. I do not want to see that. No way, no how. I do not want to see a Ric Flair versus Chris Jericho interaction. I do not want to see that. I do not want to see them together at all. I don't know if I want to see a Ric Flair and MJF interaction ever. I don't know if I ever want to see that. Just because they too much alike and then he's going to take away from it. You feel me? Chris Jericho is just thirsty. Chris Jericho is thirsty. The same way niggas be like Adam Cole been in NXT for 4 years. Chris Jericho has done everything he can in AEW. Why y'all still want him there? What more is there for Chris Jericho to do in AEW? Like, he's not retiring no time soon. So that's the wild sidebar. Another thing, so let me get to what I do want to see him do. I do want to see a Horseman reunion. You feel me? Some way, somehow, and don't just do it and never mention it again, like y'all did with J.J. Dillon. Or with Arn Anderson, where he came out, threw up the 4, and we never seen that again. Or, like when Arn Anderson was negotiating FTR's contract. Like, AEW does weird shit like that. Like, they do shit and never mention it again. Don't do it with this, you feel me? If this is something that y'all gonna do, like a 4 Horsemen segment, acknowledge it, build it up, you feel me? Because that's something that a lot of people would see. If y'all say for the first time ever, the first original 3 members of the 4 Horsemen are going to be in the same ring together for the first time in TNT in 20 years. That sounds like a big fucking deal. So if y'all do that, that's something good. Another thing y'all could do is have him turn on Cody Rhodes. I ain't gonna hold you. Some way, somehow, he has to hit a low blow on Cody Rhodes. It just fits. It fits. It honestly fits. It honestly fits. Ric Flair turning on the Rhodes is just, it writes itself, bro. Honestly, it writes itself. You could do him turn on Sting too, because he done that. But I feel like that's going to lead to a Sting Ric Flair match, and we don't want that. So have him turn on Cody. And last but not least, the thing that they must do with Ric Flair and AEW, they have to do this. They have to put Ric Flair and Andrade together. They have to. For a couple of reasons. One, Andrade's run so far has been very, very underwhelming. Very underwhelming. Very underwhelming. Him and Aleister Black debuted at the same time. And Aleister Black feels like a way bigger deal than him. Or Malachi Black. Way bigger deal. You feel me? Way bigger deal than him. Not even close. Not even close. And they debuted around the same time. So, he has to do something. Even the match with Pac, you feel me? It doesn't... I'm not going to say... I would say just go out there and have a great match, but I feel like that's not it. I feel like he's going to need more than that, you feel me? Because they botched his debut, we're not going to do that. They have Vicky Guerrero be his manager. Then they bring Chavo Guerrero in as his manager with no mention of it, you feel me? No explanation. They just show up one day. Now, him and Chavo to me is not working out for a couple of reasons. One, Chavo feels very babyface, you feel me? He feels very babyface and he feels very mid-card babyface, you feel me? Chavo Guerrero will not, and he knows this, everybody knows this, he will never be Eddie, you feel me? But he does live off the Eddie legacy, you feel me? Like, we will cheer him just because he's Eddie's nephew. Like, I'm not being disrespectful when I say that. That's a fact. We do cheer him because he's Eddie's nephew. Like, he's always gonna get a Eddie's nephew's pop. But him and Andrade to me doesn't fit well. Because Andrade screams heel, honestly. Everything about Andrade screams heel. Everything about him screams heel. And I feel like him and Chavo is not working. It's not working. Now, the negative with putting Ric Flair and Andrade together is now Andrade would have three different managers in the first 6 months. That's a problem. That's very a problem. That's very much a problem. And if we being honest, it feels like AEW is too much heel heavy. Like, they don't have that marquee babyface that I'm waiting to see Andrade wrestle. Maybe Ric Flair. Maybe Cody Rhodes. That's one. His match with Kenny Omega today, it was good. It wasn't great, but it was good. Him and Darby, that's good, but that's not a great match to me. Him and CM Punk, him and Daniel Bryan, we seen that in WWE. So I feel like he needs more character and to be a badass instead of to go out there and have great matches. You feel me? That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.